How can I spot gamed tech benchmarks? Imagine buying a new graphics card or processor and thinking you are getting top performance, only to find out later that the numbers were not quite what they seemed. That's where spotting manipulated or gamed benchmarks becomes important. Benchmarks are tests that measure how well hardware or software performs under specific conditions. But sometimes, these results are artificially boosted to make a product look better than it really is. Knowing what to look for can save you from making a poor purchase based on misleading numbers. One big sign of a gamed benchmark is when the test conditions are not realistic. For example, if a benchmark runs on overclocked hardware without telling you, or uses settings that you would never use in everyday use, it's a red flag. These artificial setups can make the hardware seem faster than it actually is in normal situations. Also, synthetic workloads that favor certain hardware architectures can give skewed results. Another clue is when the software or drivers are optimized specifically for the benchmark. Sometimes manufacturers or reviewers tweak settings, compile code with special flags, or disable features that normally slow down performance. These tweaks can give a higher score but do not reflect real-world use. If the review or benchmark does not explain how it was conducted or what settings were used, it's a sign to be cautious. Transparency is key. Genuine tests usually include detailed information about the hardware, software, and test environment. Inconsistent results across different benchmarks can also reveal gaming. If a product scores extremely high on one test but performs poorly on others that measure similar things, it suggests targeted optimization. For instance, a graphics card might excel in a synthetic benchmark but lag behind in actual gaming or productivity tasks. Pay attention to sample sizes too. If only a few tests are shown or results are cherry-picked to highlight the best outcomes, it can be misleading. Real performance is better represented by a broad range of tests and averages. Some hardware or software can detect when a benchmark is running and switch to a special mode that boosts performance artificially. This is called benchmark-specific code paths. To avoid falling for these tricks, compare multiple independent benchmark results from different sources. Look for tests that simulate real-world scenarios relevant to your needs, whether gaming, video editing, or AI work. Check community feedback and expert reviews for patterns that seem suspicious. Also, consider benchmarks that measure various aspects of performance, like power efficiency, thermal behavior, and sustained performance over time. By paying attention to these signs, you can better judge whether a benchmark is honest or manipulated. This helps you make smarter decisions when buying new tech, ensuring that the performance you see in reviews matches what you'll experience in your daily use.